Think you know everything about poodles? Think again. For decades, these curly-haired icons have been misunderstood, labeled as fragile accessories for the rich and famous. But what if I told you almost everything you believe about them is a complete lie? From their true origins to their hidden athletic abilities, the reality will shock you. Grab a seat, because we are about to expose the 10 biggest myths about poodles that you have been falling for your entire life now. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. They are French dogs. When you hear the word poodle, you instantly picture Paris, the Eiffel Tower, and fancy French cafes, right? Well, prepare to have your mind blown. Poodles are not actually French at all. They originated in Germany. The name poodle comes from the German word Poodle, which literally translates to splash in the water. Yes, these dogs were originally bred as rugged water retrievers, jumping into freezing German lakes to fetch ducks for hunters. The French eventually fell in love with them and adopted them as their national dog, which is where the massive geographical mix-up began. So, the next time someone calls them a French poodle, you can politely correct them with this truth. Number 9. They are sissy dogs. It is easy to look at a perfectly groomed poodle and assume they are delicate, fragile creatures that belong strictly indoors. But this could not be further from the truth. Remember those German lakes we just talked about? Poodles are hardcore athletes. They possess immense stamina, incredible agility, and a strong muscular build hidden beneath all that fluffy fur. They excel in dog sports like agility, obedience, and tracking. Historically, they even worked as military dogs and sled dogs in freezing conditions. So, if you think a poodle cannot keep up on a long, grueling hike or a rough afternoon playing in the mud, you are wildly underestimating one of the most athletic breeds alive. Number 8. The haircuts are pointless. You have seen the outrageous haircuts with the puffy pom-poms on the ankles and chest. Most people assume this is just a ridiculous fashion statement created by wealthy elites. Plot twist: that iconic haircut was actually designed for survival. When poodles were retrieving ducks in freezing waters, their thick coats weighed them down. Hunters needed a solution, so they shaved the lower half of the body to make the dogs more buoyant and faster swimmers. However, they left the hair long around the chest and joints to protect their vital organs and prevent rheumatism in the icy water. What looks like an absurd fashion choice today was actually a highly tactical, life-saving military-style haircut. Number 7. They are not smart. Because they are often associated with circus acts and beauty pageants, many people mistakenly believe poodles are just empty-headed divas. This is a massive lie. In reality, the poodle is widely considered the second smartest dog breed in the entire world, right behind the border collie. They possess a terrifyingly high level of human-like intelligence. They learn new commands incredibly fast, have exceptional problem-solving skills, and are notoriously good at manipulating their owners to get exactly what they want. If you do not mentally stimulate a poodle, they will quickly outsmart you and find destructive ways to entertain themselves. Their brilliant minds are exactly why they were originally chosen for complex performances in the first place. Number 6. They do not shed. This is the biggest marketing lie in the dog world. Breeders love to sell poodles by claiming they are 100% shed-free. While it is true that they shed significantly less than a golden retriever or husky, claiming they do not shed at all is entirely false. Poodles have hair, not fur, which grows continuously much like human hair. When they do shed, the loose hair gets trapped inside their dense, curly coats instead of falling directly onto your furniture. If you do not brush them meticulously and regularly, those trapped hairs will quickly turn into painful, dangerous mats. So yes, they shed. It just stays hidden inside their curls until you find it. Number 5. They are hypoallergenic miracles. Building on the shedding myth, people pay thousands of dollars for poodles because they believe the dogs are completely hypoallergenic. Here is the harsh reality. There is no such thing as a truly hypoallergenic dog. Dog allergies are not just triggered by dog hair. They are actually caused by a specific protein found in a dog's dander, saliva, and urine. While poodles produce less dander because their tight curls trap it against their skin, they still produce the exact same allergy-triggering proteins as any other breed. If you are highly allergic to dogs, a poodle might still cause you to sneeze, itch, and suffer. Do not let breeders promise you a completely allergy-free miracle pet. Number 4. They are mean dogs. For some reason, pop culture loves to portray poodles as snobby, aggressive, and mean-spirited animals that snap at strangers. This stereotype is incredibly unfair and inaccurate. When properly socialized, poodles are some of the most affectionate, loving, and deeply loyal companions you can ever own. They bond intensely with their families and are known for having a wonderful sense of humor. They are often described as clownish because they love to perform silly antics just to make their owners laugh. While they can be slightly reserved around strangers at first, they are rarely aggressive. That snobby reputation is purely based on how they look, not on their actual sweet, goofy, and deeply loving personalities. Number 3. They are fussy eaters. It is a common belief that poodles are incredibly picky eaters who will turn their noses up at anything but the most expensive gourmet meals. In truth, poodles are not born picky. We make them that way. Because they are so highly intelligent, they quickly learn that if they refuse to eat their standard kibble, their anxious owners will eventually offer them something much tastier, like roast chicken or cheese. They are literally training you. If you establish strict feeding routines and do not cave to their manipulative, sad puppy eyes, a poodle will happily eat standard dog food just like any other breed. They are not actually fussy. They are just outsmarting you at dinner. Number 2. All poodles are tiny. Thanks to the overwhelming popularity of the toy poodle, many people assume the entire breed consists of tiny, purse-sized lapdogs. You might be shocked to learn that the standard poodle is actually a massive, powerful animal. A full-grown male standard poodle can stand over 2 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh up to 75 pounds or more. These are large, robust dogs that can easily knock you over if they jump on you. The breed actually comes in 3 distinct official sizes: standard, miniature, and toy. So if you think every poodle can fit comfortably inside a designer handbag, you have clearly never stood face-to-face with a 70-pound athletic standard poodle before. Number 1. They are high maintenance. The biggest lie of all is that poodles are exhaustingly high maintenance. People see the fancy haircuts and assume these dogs require endless pampering. Here is the secret. You do not have to give them a show cut. If you keep their hair in a short, simple puppy clip, their grooming needs drop dramatically. Beyond regular brushing, poodles are actually incredibly adaptable, easygoing dogs. They do not smell bad, they are extremely easy to train, and they just want to be involved in whatever you are doing. They are happy hiking up a mountain or chilling on the couch. Beneath that glamorous reputation lies a rugged, loyal, and wonderfully low-maintenance best friend waiting for you. So, how many of these poodle myths did you actually believe? It is crazy how much misinformation surrounds this incredible, intelligent, and athletic breed. If this video changed the way you look at poodles, do me a huge favor and hit that like button right now. Leave a comment below telling me which facts surprised you the absolute most, and do not forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing animal truths. See you next time.